20 past partners? Like, does it matter to you?
To matter to me as a male, or generally speaking?
As a male.
Well, this is where the societal bias come in. It a go matter to me. You see me? It a go matter to me because
that's how we lie. That's why we lie. You see? Like, we can lie. But go ahead. Let me hear what you say.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. You see? If you know, you don't ask questions away now or know. So
exactly.
Sometimes it's better you just don't know. But in a
Welcome back to I Am Ready for Love with Jerome and Kanissa and Jerome. Today, your host is going to be just me, Kanissa, but I'm joined by two special guests, Miss Yanique Bryan and Mr. Windel Walker down below here. So as it relates to Mama Shensi she coming out and saying like, oh, this song, I know it wrong, but it never planned normally. Me a wife, me no was side chick position, but now me rather know say me I get the bun than be the wife. I don't know. Like, this is what our young people and we big people them I hear, and them like, you know what, true Shan talking about because me get hurt so much in my life, me rather take your money now. Like, me rather be the side person than be the wife and no know say something I go on behind my back. We get through these things.
I think it stems to self-worth and your mental health. First and foremost, like I'm gonna go into it, like I'm gonna say it, like your mental health, like you really have to work on yourself till you feel like you need to be second best versus the person that is the best. Because it's easy. That's easy to be a side person. You'll never be treated as the main person. As much as you them push you to that, they might treat you nice. What do you really think about yourself if you feel like you want to be somebody on the side? What is lacking in your core values, or what is lacking in yourself that you feel like you need to be second best? So you need to really work on yourself. Like, I'm never going to, I'd rather be single than be second best. Because if I find out about second, I might in the wood, a Jamaica, my band, me not in them something there. So I'm just like, I know in myself, I would rather be single and thrive in my singleness until somebody's going to come along and love me for who I am. And that's what I will pour into. Like, people can sing song, but really, Trency and now go step with nobody. She's never going to be somebody's side chick. Never. Right? And you have to just say that. Like, look at this beautiful girl. She's never going to be side chick. She's just singing. So don't listen to that foolishness. Girl, wait till your man come. Or man, wait till your girl, the woman of your dreams, come.
But you need to say man shark, so they have to go and share.
No. What? I believe there's always a man out there for me, or a woman out there for, there's somebody out there. If not, I'm big on my faith. So I listen to these different things. I was listening to an audiobook. Oh my God, let me show you the title because I want your listeners to know. Let me go to Audible. I was listening to, it's a really good book for millennials and young people. It's Michael Todd Relationship Goals. And it's like really, like, it's so good because he's coming from, a Christian perspective, but he's keeping it all the way real. But there is things that people need to find out about themselves in their singleness. You have to be able to thrive in your singleness before you commit yourself to somebody else. right? And sometimes you're so lonely, like it's hurt sometimes to go to bed lonely, and you want to pick up that phone and call people that don't value you because you're lonely. But there's a lesson in that experience for you that you're going to be able to bring to your relationship in the future. Sorry to be preaching, y'all. I feel like I'm preaching.
It's fine.
Preach, girl.
It's fine.
Yeah, and these are the little things that I watched. I listened to that one, and I also listened to what is it called? Wait by Devin Franklin and Megan Good, and they waited on their partner, like they did. Look at Sierra and what's that guy name? Russell, whatever it's like. You see their relationship. You see the love. Look up to that versus looking to somebody that's gonna be like, oh yeah, better be every man give on. No, they worship their wives, and their husbands worship, like the wives worship. They love each other that much, and it just takes that level of discipline to get there.
For real, young people, for real.
Windel, I'm not never say about that topic there.
Windel, soak it up.
Me observe the moment.
Windel, as a guy, right? If you have somebody that is willing to play side, and she's like, no man, him respect me because I'm not talk to her when me and him they together, like. Him like turn the phone where and turn off the phone so she can't call him when me and him, like, what kind of significance is that side person to you?
Y'all just pulling out the secrets out of my bag, man.
Yeah, I want to know.
Alright, I must say, I go keep it real when you ever go grow anything certain ways, because I've been in situations or setting like that, you see me, I say, where one side piece and thing, and it's again, like I say, for me, to avoid unnecessary argument, to avoid unnecessary argument, because I don't like argue, that's my thing. Me, you can't argue with me, because it takes 2 seconds to argue, I just never respond to you. I don't have the time or the energy for it. When I settle down and want to talk, yeah, I'm more likely up for that, you see me. But again, it you know, a setting like that, because you just want wallop. You see me, I say, you just want wallop a girl.
Well, I'm sure. Okay.
You just want wallop a girl. You see me, I say, you want to enjoy yourself. You want to know, say, yo, if the one you can't check you know, you can say, alright, no pressure, and you just links models and say, oh, circle the ends, pass through, and you see me, I say, you can't do nothing. You see me? But give me the first part of the question again. How do I view them if what?
Are they really respected?
Alright. Well, for me, me can't talk to all dudes. You see me? Because I was fairly well brought up. I was well brought up. I want to believe. I was well brought up. You know, just that as you get older, you kind of develop your own perspective on things. So some things are kind of shift from slightly or shift from completely. You see me, I say. For me, even if you're one side, you see me, I say, I'm not going to treat you disrespectful. You see me, I say. I'm not going to treat you like piece of meat. I'm not going to talk down to you. I'm not going to deal with you separately. I'm going to treat you like one human being who deserve respect certain way. You see me, I say. So, and again, that's a part of the reason I try as much as possible to be as upfront as possible from the get-go, based off of whatever me approve at the time. You see me, I say. So if me know say me not approve on serious stuff, you can say, oh well, I know say me not approve on serious and all. So you know it's for me there, and if you're good, if you're good, you know just so the thing go. You see me, I say. You're good with it and thing away and flex if you jam with me. You see me. I'm now going to have a whole other conversation with somebody else and just a flaunt it in your face and all of them things. I just kind of feel and just want to say, oh, we are jam or we are chill and whatever the case is. Yes, me. That's how me personally look upon it or deal with it. Yes, me, I say, because me think say respect you. Yes, me, I say,
but would you wife her after? Like,
Exactly.
if you
If I would wife her afterwards.
would you wife her?
If I would wife her afterwards.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it depends on the situation.
it depends, you know.
Yeah.
It depends because you know that there have been situations, not necessarily for me, where may have some G where them feel more comfortable with them side than them actual woman because them say
So
them
just
woman
leave the woman,
stress
no?
them or them woman just roll with them one particular way or you can't get certain things out of them. So I know a couple situations and I have a couple friends where after a while them just kinda build with a girl, particularly if she did free. You see me? If she did have her boyfriend now and you want let her boyfriend to come play with me, that never work. You see me? that cannot work. I want unwritten rule because how we look on it, and again me kinda talk with the man them say, if you left your man for me, if one next dude come along, the same thing I will play out for me.
Exactly.
You see me? So we
ladies,
know,
y'all listening?
we not do that.
Y'all
we
listening?
Not do that.
Good.
As males, we not do that. If you have one boyfriend and a link we and then you want to let your boyfriend fool because we have treated better or we do better, we not go take on that because we know say somebody always out the better than we. So if you come across one we are going to road the better, there's a probability say oh you're going to do road far away and we're going to look like flood. So no.
Would you be a side dude?
I have to be a side dude.
Yeah.
How was it? How was it?
Go ahead.
How was it?
Stress
Was it?
free.
Did you know you were a side dude, Windel?
Yeah, man, I didn't know.
Oh.
I get willingly going in.
Me have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose, you know. Me not have nothing to lose.
Suppose that our policeman and come shoot you. You know Jamaica stay now.
Me know that. That's why I reach one stage in my life, you know, when I load them things fully, I not play them game there again. You see me I say? Like that are university days when I actually you with days are my wild days, I'm not gonna grow it. You with days were my wild days. You see me I say? Because I like one I do ground door this, but I like one feast spread out in front of you. You see me I say? You have a woman from all over the island, and then you have a woman from different islands, and you have a woman from different continents. It's just like say one picking one candy shop.
Buffet.
You see me? You see me? So you with this, you go catch me and do them badness, but like no, we not play them game there. And like you rightfully point out, them man nowadays, unlike me, where if me find out say oh one woman a play me, and women have played me. You see me? Me not go kill nobody, me I go just slow you out. You see me? Me I go block you and left you, or me I go tell you say just not deal with me and low you out. Me not go have no murder suicide, me not go be part of no statistics. Me I go just make you go on. You see me? Because me learn say them man out the road, them ego very fragile. They won't have enough woman, but if they get one but they menship, them ego ridiculously fragile. And everybody have access to gun. And everybody a bad man. And everybody have to make one dopey. Windel say, no. No. Me are going to make you go on, or me not going to enter the particular setting. You see me I say it. And again, it takes too much energy too. Like again, me not have the time for me, and again, like when me did the IUE. IUE it was class, assignments, and tracks. And when me done train after 8, me have the whole night for text 15 or 20 different module one time. But now, when me left work, go gym, cook little food, can't talk to 2, 3, 4 module one time. No, I just once, me not have the energy there again. You see me I say so. I guess as I get older, priorities change and just kind of say, oh, enough things I forget Lego. Yeah, so some things I forget Lego. You see me I say.
So I wanna a side dude.
I've never had a side dude. I don't do that. Like I'm very particular with the guys that I date. I have talked to many dudes at the same time because I think a lot of people, you know, there's a stigma with dating, like you only have to date one person. But I've dated multiple people at the same time. But I was a side chick briefly. And it was not to my knowledge at all. I was just being a snoop one day and just Googled and just happened to find this picture on this guy that I was dating and a whole bunch of another girl and stuff like that, right? And I remember that just being hurt. Like I was so hurt because this was like, you know, when you date somebody and you're right, we're finally talking and we're finally exclusive, and this person's like your wildest dreams. and then just to find out that they're cheating or not. I don't want to say it's cheating because we were exclusively talking to each other, but we wasn't like, oh, this is like a solid foundational relationship. It was just like, okay, we're only talking to each other. But I found out, I was kind of like the side chick, and I really had to have that conversation with him because he denied and denied and denied. And in the beginning, I was just like, all right, since him say the girl, I know them not together or whatever. And I was just like, I really liked him that much. But I had to, really go back and look at the pictures and just really look, my core value spoke to me. And I remember picking up the phone, like really having to preface myself to have that conversation and be like, hey, I have been a girl that is like really pours myself into a man and him not appreciate me. So I would hate for that to be that woman. And, I feel like, yes, he did respect me. And he said it. He's just like, I feel I'm sorry that this is happening. Still denying that he wasn't with that girl. But I had to like really step back and be like, hey, I know in my core that you're still with this girl, and I cannot talk to you knowing that you're with this girl. Truth be told, in like 3 months later, the girl ended up pregnant. Just me doing my snooping. So it's just like, you just have to have that love and self-respect for yourself. I will never intentionally be a side chick. Never. That will never be me. I love my singleness so much. Like when I'm single, I can do anything. I'm in a relationship now and I love my relationship. But I was single, boy, I didn't love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're not obligated to do anything. So people just need to thrive in their singleness. They don't understand. People look at singleness as something bad, So,
and that's why I think one man would more inclined to be one side dude, you see me? Because technically you're single, really and truly you're single, you see me? Now you can't ask me what I do on my phone. You can't ask me who me I text. You can't get vexed when I text my days if you see me I text my days or if I talk to somebody else because me are the fries. You see me I say, you can't pressure the fries. I have one entire leg and breast and
the man is surprised. When did that happen?
No,
I think that's
fries.
what a lot of female
The fries, the side.
The fries.
Yeah.
I was
Yes,
just like,
I
wait a
mean.
minute.
So in a sense, one man never mind being the side because you have certain responsibility. Obligated to provide certain things. Obligated to
Y'all these girls are letting y'all off the hook.
That already.
These girls letting y'all off the hook. Like even if it's hypothetically speaking, even if I had a side guy, you would never know you're the side guy because you still gotta bring what the main guy gotta do. Like I think a lot of people, like you said fries, but I thought you meant fries. Like we are the prize. Like women are held to that standard, and I think a lot of people don't think of themselves like that. Like I'm not gonna say I look down, but there are options, right? It's an ocean of men out here. And I treat myself as the prize. Like that's just what it is. So anybody that comes have to bring it. And it's just like, you go into a Gucci store. You don't have the money, you don't get it. I'm a Gucci bag. Okay? You don't have it, you can't bring it, you can't pay. We just not gonna work.
Yanique is not a scandal bag. It's a
Gucci
bag.
bag.
I don't think so man where the Louis V bag one speed, isn't it? Because again, what one next thing you have to factor in the whole who are me and who are side, you see me? Status is very important, you see me? Because you have some be as it is right now when we sit down. We can't get them be there, no matter what. And them be there now go be one main or one side for me. You see me?
You could go anybody you want with them. Milton said no, you could get anybody you want.
No, I'm tell you I disagree with that.
Why?
Status heavily influence who you have access to. You see me?
Okay, who you have access to. I feel like you could get
who
there.
me can get, or even who me can get. You see me? Alright, as it is right now, me just Windel Walker, the up and coming top man. You see me I say? I'm going to be the top man in a couple years. I'm not ask that. But you see right now, certain B, what Muda want, or certain B, I'm going to say, yeah, them look well good and thing, can't get them be there. You see, if me have one example, one bold status, me a top man, me a Olympian, me have life contract with Puma, the millions are raking. Whether or not them be there want me or not, me can get them be there.
Then
But
what?
that don't mean that
They
girl.
don't want
because
you.
but that's what I'm saying. But that don't make
Even if
sense.
they don't want me, even if they don't want me can't get them. That's the thing, you see me? And that me I say,
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of
it.
it comes with. Does it come? What is it that men are looking for in those relationships ultimately? Because they have this status, like having this status gives them this supreme reign over who they choose to date.
Your pool get deeper and better.
Okay. All right.
So with status comes options.
Because again, like me I say, somebody like one A-listed actor, for example. You're right, them not gonna really look amongst the common crowd for who them date or who them link with. It's a completely different pool, you see me? And me not have access to the pool, your average man have access to the pool. So there are levels to the thing, you see me? So status impact how you go forward with certain things, you see me? Or where can you get or not get.
Okay.
So we have murdered the undervaluedness of sex, but what about the overrated side?
Why?
I don't think it's overrated.
You don't think it's overrated?
No. Sex is
Then you
beautiful
can get the
thing.
good.
I think sex is a beautiful thing. Like, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and if it's done right with the right person, that you get to experience levels to what sex can do for you, like, I feel like it is. But I think,
agree.
but a lot of people don't even know what that is, and they still talk about it, right? So the people that really have experienced that level of sex and intimacy and love within a sexual encounter can speak on the value of it. But I would say it might be a little bit overrated for everybody else, because them think sex is something but they've never experienced what it really is. Them a bang bang and them just think that's what it is. Them bang bang one tight thing this time, and them bang bang one choose thing, and them bang bang, and they think that's the levels to it, and that's where they overrate that part. But overall, I feel like sex is not an overrated thing, if you get what I'm saying.
Because that's how me did ask a while ago. Like, when we say overrated, what the context behind overrated? What do we really mean by overrated? Isn't it? Why you put it on this pedestal?
Yeah.
Why your life will go done if you not get it? Or if you're not getting enough fight, you're less than one man or you're less than one woman?
No, definitely
What do you mean
not.
by
Yeah.
overrated?
You can live without it now,
Yeah?
but it's beautiful.
Yeah, you can live without it, but ideally you don't have to live without it. Ideally, but for me, when I look at it and say it is overrated, I look at the sense in that it is just overdone, in the sense that everywhere you look, you see it. It's like them just me not say it no good, because it is awesome, but it's like say them just overinflated, you see me? They must sell one burger, the woman in a one bikini and one top, and she just a seductively biting at the burger. Like, you sell one car. I read some one time about some statistics. If you really want to sell a ride, you have to sell the ride with a hot model or one hot woman or something along that line. So it's like you almost sexualize the car, you see me? So it's like, say, in a sense, to me, that's how it is overrated, because it's almost as if there's this need to include it with every single thing, like it will go to style or it will go to fashion or something. It just in your face, day in, day out. You see me I say? Like, I think remember one time when we did get to the point of me tired to see woman in a short shorts. You see me I say? Like, we just tired to see, like, say, every minute me that see, man, like, you can cover up a little bit, So it's like, say, almost when I see one woman cover up and but she still just, I say, yo.
Leave something to the imagination.
Yeah, man, you can make me imagine what I go on sometime, or make me want to know what I go on sometime. You see me I say, you just out there. So, my estimation, that's where the overratedness come in. You see me I say? Because them
sex sells, Windel. Sex sells. And that's the thing, is like sex. I'm not a biologist or chemist, but sex happens. It triggers certain things inside of you of happiness, right? So that's why when people want to sell their things, they associate with sex. They associate it because the sex has that power.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. We can't deny that. It does sell. That for the
Remember primary school, that when Fanta had that advert where the lady upstairs and she dropped the drop and then she had to go down and like kiss it off and pour it and like it's just a Fanta. Like
yeah.
But like when you're just in the talking phase with a guy, like it usually come up within probably the first couple of days, like, so
Ooh.
babe,
Oh, for real?
you like and
For real?
I don't want you to do this.
A couple of days, Kenny?
For real?
Like you let them look nice. I wonder what them would have look like here so or there.
You're
so
blocked.
like,
For me, I would block you. I would block
like,
you.
can I get to know you? Like, what's your middle name? What's your last name?
Exactly.
Like,
why? You see that now, Can? To me, speaking from the perspective of a male, that kind of boils down to why you're objective with a particular female. You see me I say? Because, and again, every man of them own a style. You see me I say? Every man of them own a style. Some man I go do that right after the battle within a couple of days, as I say. Some are a little bit more patient. And some are I go delay it, and some are it I go just further down the road. You see me I say? But it kind of depends on your objective, because if you just look a quick 1 hour move, you see me I say, you're not gonna really spend the time and try to find out the intricacies and the likes, and no, that's too much time I invest. Like you try to build something you're not really investing in, you see me I say. So you gotta just try to get to the meat of the matter immediately. You see me I say. So after 1 or 2 days of some formalities and you just have a general idea of the person, like you're gonna start running hard, you see me, because you have some man who say them now wait no 1 month to get nothing. If a month I run off and something I go and them I go cut left that. You see me I say.
Oh my God. Like a man will never marry a girl that's gonna give them a coochie in a month.
You have some man who say it have to happen within a week time. You see me I say. Yeah man. It have to happen quick, fast. Them not depend no itchings. You see me I say. So a perspective, but if a somebody where you rate certain way, you see me I say, you're not going to necessarily push the argument there, because you don't want to give off one particular impression, say that alone you have meds. You see me I say. So if me rate one particular B, and again, me kind of I might get miss.
Just talk.
Alright, for me, I kind of model my approach based on what I've learned from women. If I go through my phone right now, if there are 10 contacts in my phone, 8 of them are women. You see me I say. And the man are necessarily woman when I look. I like female company. I like interact with female. And I like to learn from them more than anything else. Because all of them have a more than likely have a different perspective as to what they look for, what them experience, things what them not like, things what them like. And for me, I'm the big sponge in the chat to soak up everything. So whenever I decide to, alright, I'm going to touch the road and find what I want, you see me? I just kind of apply the knowledge and the principles I learn from interaction. You see me? I say, so my approach somewhat slightly different in this sense there. You see me? So, yeah, the quick thing, if them have intention.
So would you date a girl that has a 90-day rule?
A 90-day rule?
Mm-hmm. 3 months.
My patient body now.
Oh, so you're the waiter. So in that case, then she not tell you say it's a 90-day rule.
She don't need to tell me nothing.
Exactly.
Exactly. You see me? Because if the energy right and the vibe right, and you're comfortable with me enough, you see me? You not necessarily reach up to the 90 day. You see me I say?
Exactly.
My thing is I never rush it. Sometimes I them all coax it out of me. Me no rush certain things. Me no rush. If me especially if me rate you. You see me? If me rate you, me no rush. Me not in no rush at all. No rush at all. You see me?
Cause some women them like no, me have to give him like this set amount of days, and after this set amount of days, he can get it. But the man not go wait. He
Some
not
of them
just
wait.
yes. Some of them will pretend and tell you all what you need to hear in other time span there, and then once they get it, it's like yeah, that is nice, you know. Well, go on over here, say Yanique, go ahead deal with like.
Girl,
For real. Cause me not gonna lie, there's something, and I mean me experience that to this day. There's something about the thrill of the hunt. You see me? So that's how me describe it. There is something about you want to be and she have play hard. You see me? But you know, so she want even though she have play hard, you know, you have to put in the work to get her. You see me? There's just something about the hunt there. We're just exhilarating, you see me? Like as a week, I just want to text somebody there. To see how much closer you can draw into the prey. You see me? And for some man when they catch the prey, yeah, the hunt gone, so the excitement gone, and you move on to your next something. Yeah?
That's why woman play hard to get to do no.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're not going to deny it, you see me? So, do enough for we just like the hunt. We like the hunt.
Yeah. For me, I don't want to intentionally have any man hunt. Like I'm the type of person, I won't give it up in the first month, or you know, I'm not gonna do that because I don't know who you are. Like you could be somebody that got AIDS or something. Like, you know, no offense to anybody got AIDS, but I gotta know you got herpes or so. Like we have to have that discussion before, and we have to even get to that part where we're comfortable to have that discussion. And I don't feel like in a week that gives me enough time. In a month maybe, because you know, if you talking to somebody, I've been in a situation where I literally like somebody so much, I'm talking to them before work, during lunch, you know, after you get to know them in a quick span of time. But you have to really know the person before that even, yeah, we can have a flirtatious conversations or whatever. But for me to spread it open, like me have to know about you, me don't know, I'm afraid of them something there. Like I'm scared. Because those things are very much like out there.
Yeah, for real.
Out there.
For real. I agree with you. Me take that into consideration. Me heavily into consideration as a matter of fact. You see me? Me not just... Me again, me think of the core value, even though me kind of come off of the road a little bit and do little madness and them thing there. At my core, certain things me have to take into consideration. You see me? Because me don't want to catch nothing. Me don't want my life shorten. Me can't manage them thing they are stressed. So always
if somebody call you now, Windel, and say, you know, say I got a doctor today and then say I have something, like what would have gone in your head?
Well, probably would have fret a little bit, but I always take precautions. I always take precautions. Always.
And even with precautions, it's kind of scary.
But it's like you said, it's scary, you see me, because anything can happen even though you try protect yourself and them thing there, you see me. But as much as what I can take control of to protect myself, I take control of it so that I don't really have the issue there. Worry about it, you see me. So yeah, man.
So with the thrill of the hunt, if you should get married now, like the hunt kind of gone, so do we need to like make sure say we kind of not just as you're ready sit here all the while, we sometimes we like not today, and then like do something spicy the next time it happens. What we need to do to maintain a little thrill left on.
Are you married, Windel?
Well, me? No, man. Far from.
So I would say from my married friends, like I would tell you got to keep it kinky all the time. Like you're about to get married, and it's like you have to keep it a hunt all the time. I think we think when you get married it's gonna be boring. Like nah, son. Like I will tell you, me and my boyfriend, we play like kids. Like it has to be fun because it can't get boring, and he can't go get somebody else, and we can't go get somebody else. It has to still be a hunt, right? You still gotta play the parts. You still gotta go out on dates. You still gotta get to know each other, because you can know somebody for 10 years, and the person who the person was in day one is not the person that they're gonna be on your tank. You get what I'm saying? So it's somebody that's constantly growing, somebody that's constantly evolving, and you guys have to really try to always figure out each other and know each other. And not only, I think, when you're in a relationship, not only are you not two people anymore, you are two people who live one life or become one, and you are a union. So now you cannot think from a single perspective anymore. It's okay, what can I do to make sure my partner is happy always, right? And that goes to the man and the woman.
All right. And well, one of the things where most males complain about, as it relates to stuff like that, is that and I guess I can say I have observed it before. You know, like when I finally get the beer and thing, and yeah, it's like they just get comfortable and just stop do the thing them how they like. You see them, you know, dress up hot and sexy for you again, and then just kind of balloon up high and thing, then I got gym again and keep it nice and firm for you again and thing. And it's like they just get lame, and you're like,
you could never call a woman that you love lame. Pause.
No, that's a problem. No, what I mean, even if you're not saying that your mind,
people get
like,
comfortable. They get comfortable.
Yeah, and that are the part where personally I'm afraid of. You see me, I say, I'm afraid of the part.
But I think once you ultimately love somebody, like, you're supposed to love every version of them. You get what I'm saying? Like, and once you get to that level of love, which I've been blessed to have gotten to that level of love, when they balloon up, you know, it's supposed to be where you, if it's uncomfortable with you can have that conversation and help them lose the weight, right? Or help or evolve that love to where you love them at every shape, look, or form. I know men, like, they like that you know, that looking factor. So women, they have the obligation to make sure they look good for their man. Then you have to have that conversation with them.
Yeah, definitely. Because again, for me personally, I'm a visual male. You see me, I say, I feel like when me I look bad. You see me? And if I like when me I look bad, a problem.
It's not gonna work.
A problem. And the truth, I make sure say, make say this from the get one thing. You see me, I say. Because for me, make me conscious about my physique and them thing. If I realize that me I put on weight, me get paranoid. You see me? Me start work out hard. Me start diet. Me start do everything to make sure so me maintain or go back to one level where me like and thing. And that's something me look for in my woman. So me not go force it on you. But I ideally prefer you be interested in how your body stays. So if you're one gym person, that even better. You work out with you. We work out with one another. Like that.
That's some goals right
big
there.
Plus to me. Like if you work out, you have me.
See, man, my partner and I love to eat, so it's just like we both blowing up. Like we just both. Like,
if I that them like, then fine.
Exactly.
While you thought and them thing that then fine as well. But with me, yeah man, me I feel like when me I look one and things. So me make sure me take care of my body as best as possible in terms of working out and maintaining the physique and eating properly. And ideally, would I want my woman feel she not be one gym rat like me, you see me I say. But for realize say I get a little heavy and thing, yeah man, let's link me up. We set up one program for you.
You'll work together.
We just shed down. You see me I say, ground it. That's me that's me.
Windel sound marriageable though,
right?
Ladies,
have you in the gym, baby?
You single?
Soon man, soon, eh?
You single?
Right now, yeah.
Ladies, he's
Ladies.
Scorpio_King on Instagram. _Scorpio_King_.
Yeah, man.
So link him up, ladies. Yeah, here, all of this something them when him did have to say a while ago, say you know you're getting yourself
out of the
into.
bag, no? Jesus, I'm going to push out of the bag.
Right.
Fellas, Yanique is in her relationship and she's happy.
Oh,
She
shit.
got looking nobody don't slide into her DMs.
Very much happy. They still slide in my DMs, but I'm very much happy. Like I ain't going nowhere.
Yanique Chantal, yeah.
Yanique Chantal, yeah.
go and follow her, but do not slide into the lady DMs.
Yep, you'll get deleted.
Just like man, just friendship.
No, we're good.
It was absolutely fun talking to you guys. Like, wanna come out, wanna come right out.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, it has. Thank you.
And I'm sure the viewers learned a lot and have a lot to think about now. And call them friend and say, girl, come look on this because them people here are talk about something over here. So, yeah, tell on a friend them to come over and see if anything over here that they like. You can drop a little subscribe, join the family.
Definitely.
And it's a relationship channel, but it's not necessarily a romantic relationship channel. It's about it's called I Am Ready for Love, ready to love myself, and by extension I might be ready for somebody else to love me. And it's about loving your family, your friends, everybody else around you. Just coming with that positive energy and love,
Really
just spreading love everywhere. We're ready to eat. So again, guys, thank you. Any last words?
I'll allow Yanique to go first, ladies.
Me? I just feel, one of my things I always tell people, I think your person is out there and you have requirements. I think if you have requirements, make your requirements realistic, but also don't shy yourself of greatness for a one-time thing or for something that is not up to your standard. That's always what I tell my mentees. That's always I tell my friends. Like, if you want a mama pay your bills, there are men out there that will. All right? That's all I say.
All right, well, on my end still, let me say, for me, it's all about being honest and upfront and from the get-go as well, you see me? That save your heartache, headache, save you from arguing and all of them things there. So my advice is that just be open about what you want, what you look for, what you expect, you see me? And don't just think about what you can get you, like how can you contribute to this person as well? How can you contribute to their development? It's not a one-way street, you see me? If you constantly take from something, the cup will eventually empty and then you will realize there's nothing much more to take or anything at all to take. I will end up want to leave it alone. So while you're taking, ensure that you're giving as well. It's all about building each other, isn't it? So that you guys can both grow together and get to that place that you want to be. So
okay, Pastor Windel.
Ladies, you see what I get?
Yeah, communication is definitely key too.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So that's my two piece.
All right, guys, thank you.